Well, today voters in Linn County are deciding the future of a casino in Cedar Rapids, and the weather will likely have an impact on voter turnout. TV9's Heather Hubbs joins us live. Heather, are there a lot of people at the polling place right now?
And the last 2302 is...
Well, Nicole, here at Bethany Lutheran, it's fairly quiet at the moment, but just a few minutes ago, there were about 8 people in line. They tell me they've had a fairly steady stream so far this morning, with a little over 200 already casting their ballot, much better than any of the election officials here had expected. The county auditor was expecting a 40% voter turnout for the casino election based on the number of absentee ballots that have already been rolling in. So far, 18,686 absentee ballots have come in, and those who work in the auditor's office say this is the highest return for a countywide special election they've ever seen and is comparable to the turnout for a gubernatorial election. So clearly a lot of interest in this election. However, weather could drop voter turnout by as much as 10%. There was a rush to vote in the auditor's office yesterday, likely due to the anticipated bad weather. 876 people voted yesterday. Compare that to the last presidential election, in which only 736 voted in the auditor's office the day before the election. The snow also impacted poll workers. Yesterday afternoon, poll workers began calling in and saying they wouldn't be able to make it in because of the snow, and the auditor's office had to scramble to find subs. We are told all the polls did open on time despite the weather. The biggest struggle they had was clearing off the parking lots and the sidewalks, and the auditor's office was working with the host facilities to make sure that those were all clear for people coming in. The polls will remain open until 8 o'clock tonight, and coming up in the next half hour, we'll be joined by Linn County Auditor Joel Miller, who will give us a preliminary look at voter turnout numbers so far this morning, and hopefully that will give us a better sense of just how this weather is impacting voter turnout so far. Nicole, back to you.
Okay, we'll see you in about 30 minutes. Thanks a lot, Heather. And if you're planning to vote but not sure where to go, we have a helpful tool for you online. Just look for Linn County voting locations under the News Link section of KCRG.com.